Hey everybody, thanks for joining me today. This is a relatively new thing for me to do. I'm not used to totally recording my videos or anything yet. I don't know if anyone has seen, but we've been posting a lot of Hogwarts Legacy. Backstory on that is we just recently, and I say we meaning my boyfriend Kyle and I, you'll see him upcoming. We've got plans to do some gameplays together. But we recently just rebuilt a computer for me with all new hardware and parts and all that sort of stuff. So I'm just recently able to play these games that, in this instance, House Flipper I've had for a really long time, but you'll see I haven't really done a whole heck of a lot in terms of gameplay just because my computer ran so poorly before. So I thought we'd get back into it today. You'll see this is the outside of what is considered my office right now, and it's not looking so great. So I figured today might be a good day to come on. I had started doing some tiling in the bathroom, so we might finish that up first. And then I figured it might be a good time to start doing some side jobs, maybe earn some extra money so that we can eventually get to flipping a house. So let's go ahead and just finish this part up quick because I know I had already started that. I love this game. I think it's so satisfying. I've always wanted to sort of renovate a house of my own, and then just, I don't know, came across this of other channels that I watch from time to time and loved the idea of it. And like I said, I've just never really had a platform that's been able to run it. Now I will say I have played this on my laptop a little bit more because it was able to run it just a tad easier. So you'll see that on this PC version my levels are very, very, very low, and like I said, that's just because I really have not had the opportunity to play it at all. So I want to get rid of all these grimy old fixtures. Going for something light and airy, and then we'll go back out to that computer and see what we can find in terms of jobs to do. Eventually I will get back and I'll paint up those windowsills and everything so it doesn't look so gross. Okay. Beautiful. We'll just sell the rest of those. Okay. Let's go see what I have available to do right now. Lots of renovation, redecorate. I think this one's a Christmas decorating one, which maybe I'll hold off on doing for right now. This one is painting. Let's do this one, house to refresh. So, because this will give us like an idea of some renovations, cleaning, painting, all that sort of stuff. So let's do that one and then we'll get a little taste of everything. Now you see when we first get into these houses, they are a bit of a mess. I don't know how this one's gonna look just because there's, yeah, pretty great. So let's get to cleaning in here. Each room of the house will have different like objectives. So you'll see as I'm walking through, everything sort of switches and changes. Oh, cockroaches. Well, I hate that. Let's vacuum those. Those creep me out. I don't like to look at these. Just gonna get rid of them now, and then we'll pick up the rest of the garbage throughout the house. But anyway, so you'll get the most money out of this game if you complete all of the objectives, which you could be in one room of the house and look like you've completed all the objectives, but then you go to another and there's a lot more. So it really keeps you on your toes. Like I said, I just like sort of the design aspect and the satisfaction of starting with a house that looks like this, and you end up with something that's like totally different. And you can, even once you get further in the game, you get to the part where you can like completely redo the floor plans. I think we got them all. Okay. Let's continue on. So there's the kitchen. This looks like the living room here. Golly, it's all yucky. They have a little backyard. I don't have any of the DLC for this game downloaded, so I know they do have like DLC to like do the maintain yard work and stuff like that. I don't have that at this time. Maybe in the future that'll be something I get into, but for right now I have just a lot of the base game that I haven't been able to get through. Okay, let's see, where do we want to start? Let's start in this main hallway. We'll get this part at least done. So the next thing we have to do is clean. Now this can be kind of tricky because sometimes I'll have little spots of dirt that I don't see immediately, but then it won't finish the assignment, and I am very particular. Like, I have to go by the book. Everything has to be cleaned perfectly. Okay, but it looks like we got it all. And then let's open up our tablet because they want the color Sunny Orange. And I think we're going to need a large one. So let's go ahead and buy that now. We'll pull out our painting tool and we'll get going. So as you sort of continue in the game, you level up in these skills, which make it a lot easier to get them done faster. And like I said, I just really haven't played very much on this system. So we definitely will have time to get through and sort of upgrade and update all of our tools as we go. I think more unlocks along the way. You know, as I'm looking at it now, we might not have even needed that whole large paint can, but that's okay. We can always just sell it. We actually are moving along at a pretty good pace. Be done with this hallway section in just a second, and then we should get a nice little check mark, which I don't know about the rest of y'all, but there's something about getting a check mark that just makes everything feel nice and complete. Alright, beautiful. The hallway is done, and just because I don't know if I'm going to need that color anymore, I'm just going to go ahead and sell it, because usually in these little side quests like this, they like to do a different color like in every room, so you have to buy more from your little tablet. It has been so nice having a new computer that actually runs games. So the computer that I had before was fine. Like, I had it for a few years. It did what I needed to for a certain extent. But that being said, it didn't have a graphics card. And so when we got to the point of wanting to and being ready to update it, and you know, I was ready for that, and making the, you know, paying for the new parts and all that sort of good stuff, we took a look in the case, and basically just the logistical of the computer itself wouldn't allow us to easily just add in a graphics card. Like, we would have had to end up replacing the power supply, and with the size of the motherboard that I had, we basically would have had to buy whole new parts for everything because the motherboard wouldn't have fit into a new case. So anyway, I weighed the pros and cons of everything, and we just ultimately decided to go with whole new parts. We basically rebuilt the whole computer from scratch, and it has been so nice. It runs so smooth. Like, I've never had this game run this smooth. It's usually been so laggy, so definitely have been appreciative of that. And I don't know about you guys, but cleaning those windows is like the most satisfying thing. Okay, we have to paint, we have to repair a light bulb. How do I repair a light bulb? Oh, here we go. I guess we just screwed it. Yep. And it looks like we have one more here. There we go. Perfect. So now we have to mount a radiator, so that's also bought through our tablet here. And I'm just going to buy the cheaper one because this is not my house that I'm assembling, it's just for a little task. Now these were something that also was really hard to do on the old computer because nothing would ever run smoothly, so it's so nice to be able to do it. The hard part is just typically finding out where it wants you to click at any given time. And let's go ahead, and I will think I need a large paint can for this one. And we'll get to painting again. I don't know why, but in these little side quests that the game has you do, the people that own these houses always want like the brightest colors on their walls. So whenever I'm doing my own build, or if I go and renovate my little office space, I always find that it's so hard to find a color that's not like bright neon orange or yellow or whatever the case may be. Some of them look nice though. This one's not terrible, it's just not something I'd pick for my own house. My name is Julia, by the way. I don't know if in the beginning I ever said that at all. I know I talked about Kyle. So I'm Julia. My boyfriend's name is Kyle. We have always sort of talked about making a little channel to document our gaming, just because we enjoy doing it with each other. And it was something that was never really feasible prior, but now that we have some newer setups and have the capability to sort of record these videos, we figured why not. We do like doing a lot of two-player co-op games, so we were playing, what is it called? We were playing It Takes Two for a long time. I think we got about halfway through the game, but again, like I said before, my game mine would lag so much that it would almost like hinder his ability to play the game, so we quit that for a while, but maybe we'll get back into it now. He also has another, I have to ask him what the name of it is, I can't remember, but he does have another two-player co-op game. It has something to do with like a prison break or escaping from a prison, so if anyone knows what that one is, let me know. But we have plans to start making some gameplays of that shortly. And I think we're almost done with this room here. Those windows take a little bit of time just because you have to get like in all the nooks and crannies and the windowsill. And even if it didn't make me do it, I would do it anyway because I hate seeing like little bits of the old paint or dirt poking out. And I think that's our last one. Yeah, beautiful. And we'll go ahead and sell this bucket again like we did before. Perfect. See, like I said, just very, very, very bright. Let's move on to this room here. We'll do our cleaning first. Even the couch is dirty. What are these people doing? We definitely are going to have to pick up some of that stuff because I just cannot stand to see it on its side like that. You have to make it neat, right? If I'm doing a job. Here we go, the windows. These are arguably the best part, in my opinion. It's just so satisfying. There's one. And there's the second. Beautiful. Okay, what do I have to repair? An electrical outlet. Where is that? Let's pick you up first. Put you into your nook there. Perfect. Where is this outlet? Did you put it like behind a couch or something? Yep, there it is. Makes it very accessible. There we go. Let's see. I think with this one you just have to like unscrew the old one and then it gives you a new one. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I don't remember doing this before. I'm sure I did, but like I said, I haven't played this in a very long time. It's cool, you even have to do like all the rewiring and everything. And screw them back in. Let's put the couch back where it was. The one thing that is kind of interesting about this game that is sort of different from, you know, I don't know what other sort of like house builder games y'all play, but I know I used to play The Sims a lot. And with The Sims furniture, everything sort of snaps to a grid. So you don't really have much, flexibility with what you can do in terms of it, but it also makes it easier in the sense that it's very easy to have like the couch centered on the wall, or to make sure that it's equal distance from one nightstand to the other, or anything to that regard. This game, you have a lot more flexibility with where things are placed, because it doesn't necessarily snap to that grid, but at the same time, you know, you never really know if things are centered, and it's very hard to sort of get it perfectly aligned on a wall or over a window or anything like that. So benefits and downfalls to both. I think both are great games. The Sims, again, is another game that I haven't played in a long time. I'll have to find some new challenge or something to do in there, or a new build or something. You know, I've never really been the greatest like house builder in The Sims. I watch other videos of other creators making these like huge extravagant houses, and I'm always just like jealous. I wish I could do it. Might always end up looking a little bit like a box with a roof on top, but hey, to each their own. So we mounted that radiator, repaired the sockets, cleaned the windows, and now we've got, like I said, just another color of wall paint. They like to do this. Get a different color in every room. It's like a rainbow house by the time you're done. I remember when I was young and we moved into a new house, my mom let us pick the colors, you know, of our bedroom and stuff like that, and gosh, I laugh now thinking about it. I had like neon green in my room and teal, and my siblings had like a neon orange in their bathroom. And I'm not even joking, it would it looked like a light was on even when the lights were off. So it was very, very, very bright. I remember it was hard to cover up when they finally did paint too. So we'll just make up a backstory like that for this house. They let the kids pick the colors. And I did stick with just the medium bucket of paint, but I'm thinking I might need to get another one. It's looking like it might not quite finish here for me, but we will wait and see, I guess. Got the rest of this wall and then one more wall left, so let's see if our... Nope. I knew it was gonna do it like that. Okay. Let's just buy another... We can do a small one this time, because we shouldn't need very, very much at all, just to finish out this wall. few more little spots here. All right. Now we've got another check mark. So we've got the hallway and 3 rooms done. We have the bathroom, we have this living room, and then the kitchen left to go. So let's move on to the bathroom because this one looks really, really gross and I'll be happy to get it cleaned up. Oh, and see, I just got a new skill point, so let's see. So that was a clean... Oh, actually I had a couple. Gosh, I hadn't used them. Let's go ahead and do faster cleaning because I think that'll help us get this done quicker. In terms of plastering, tiling, and fitting, let's go with mounting because I know we're going to have to do some of that in this bathroom here. And then I had already upgraded my payment. So let's go ahead and do minus 5% of the job requirements. Okay, look at that. I didn't even know I had those available. Well, that was nice. A little surprise that I left myself. Let's see. Where's the rest of this dirt? Oh, did I get it all? Okay. Now it says there's trash somewhere. Where's the trash? Is it in here? I thought you could open those. I guess maybe not. Where's the trash? Oh, maybe it was just that toilet? I don't know. Oh! Apparently I've got a headlamp too. All these things that I probably did learn at some point, but have forgotten. It's all coming back to me now. Oh, that was a messy line there. I'm gonna go back and fix that. There we go. Okay, let's do the tiling first. So it wants us to lay 2 different kinds of wall tiles. Well, let's do the floor first, because I want to be able to see those. You know, I forgot that's how you do it. It's a lot easier to do the floors than it is the walls. Okay, perfect. The floors are done. And then it wants ceramic wall tiles, dark green, and gray. So what if we, just looking around, what if we did like a little row of dark green behind the shower and then just did the rest gray? I think that would look the best. Sometimes it's just hard to get behind these big appliances. Okay, so we'll leave it like that. Let's sell the rest of these green ones. And then I want to buy some more gray. Now I'll probably need a couple stacks of these, so let's just do 2 for now. And we'll see how far that takes us. What is happening here? Oh. Apparently I didn't put those green ones down before. That's okay. We'll just sell them. Oh, that's kind of weird. They're different sizes. Again, not something I would pick were this my own build, but to each their own. It kind of matches the floors. It's a little trippy. I might even want to just go buy some white paint to finish those. Well, I don't know. I'd be spending extra money on it, so I don't really want to, but will my OCD leave it like that? Because that looks kind of bad. We shall see. And I hate that it makes you use a whole, like it has you pick up a stack of 5 tiles and it counts those little spots above the window as 1 tile each, instead of like continuing it as like one whole row like that. I think that's kind of crazy. Because then I can do a whole row like this for 1 tile. But above the window, that's the same. Uh-oh. I might have to buy another stack of those gray ones. It's not looking good. Okay, that's okay. Alright. 1 more stack should be fine. Let me sell those that I had bought, and then we'll buy another stack of these. Tiles are so expensive. I mean, really the paint is as well. It's like, well, I don't know. Paint's kind of expensive in real life too. I really don't know how much tiles cost. Okay, and 1 more. And I'm going to remember to put it down this time. Okay, now we're going to come sell the rest of those because we won't need them. At least we get a little bit of money back. And then let's see. We have to mount a bunch of devices, so we need a washer, and again, we're going the cheapest one here. It's not my house. Where does it want it to go? Oh, wait, I know what I have to do. It makes you sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes it makes you unscrew those before you can mount, and I always forget. There we go. We'll go right there. Now this one I remember being in depth because there's just like lots of little screws and parts that you have to get out. And another set. And then I think you have to put them all back in at the end too. What am I supposed to do with this? Oh, that was weird. And then connect the hose. Connect that. And that. And there we go. We're going to put the radiator there. We'll assemble that guy as well. Oh, that is very zoomed in. Okay, and then we just need a toilet for this room. Now you'll see in the top, it's allowing us to complete the job at this point, but it doesn't give you as much money if you finish it out all the way. There we go. Okay, so the bathroom's done. We've got 2 more rooms left in this house, and we're just gonna finish them out. Get the most money we can. Some of this dirt and grime is really satisfying to get off too. Like, what the heck was happening on that couch? Okay. This is a really satisfying window. kind of messy route there, but windows are clean. Now we have to repair a light bulb somewhere. Which one is it? I don't know. Sorry if you hear my dog shaking or run around in the back. He just came in the room. His name is Jax. Lots of radiators in this house. And then, oh, there's an electrical outlet somewhere. I can't see. Oh, there it is. I think. Can I get to it without moving the couch? Here we go. Same as the other one. There we go. Alright, now we just need to paint this room, and I'm definitely going to do a large bucket for in here. I'm not going to make the same mistake twice. Okay, let's get to painting, and then we'll just have the kitchen left. We'll go back and finish up that window trim. What am I stuck on? What the heck? I actually don't mind this color. It probably wouldn't go this dark, but it's one of the more neutral colors in this game. They do have like a lot of grays too. I just don't like anything too dark. Gotta get behind the radiator. Oh, let's see. Let's do faster. I think that'll go well. Get this room done quicker. Now I think it's the same with above the window for painting too, that it uses the equivalent of like a whole wall space, even though it's just like a little tiny bit right there. Last wall, we're in the home stretch. And I think this amount of paint is perfect. The amount that we got with the large bucket. And when you're actually flipping your own home, you have a lot more like flexibility with selling the furniture and buying your own and all that sort of stuff, so you really can like make the rooms your own. Okay, we got the check mark for the living room. Now let's just finish up this kitchen. And this house and this job will be complete, and then we'll get some extra money. Hopefully we'll have enough to really do a good house flip for the next video. That last, oh, there it is. Okay. Ooh, this is a real dirty one here. Okay, one more. Perfect. And then we just need a radiator. It's the only device we need. And then we'll paint, and that should do it for this house. Beautiful. Oh, and they chose white. I love a classic white. We'll do a large for in here as well. Okay. See, looks so nice and crisp in comparison. Actually, I'm wondering if maybe I could have gotten away with just a medium. Anyway, we'll see after these windows. They take up a lot of paint. I always wonder how the ceilings stay so nice and white when these walls look so gross. Okay. Almost there. More than halfway done. Do up here. Oh. You run out of paint so quickly when you're painting windows. And it's again just for the same reason that it counts those blocks as like a whole strip, even though they're tiny. All right. That's it. Let me make sure I sell this so I get all my money I can, and then we can complete the job. And look at that. We earned $21,037.28. Lovely. So now I think we'll be at a good place to end this one here, but now we've got $126,000 to work at for next time, because I think a lot of these houses that we can go and buy are the lower end ones are going for the 300s, or the 30,000s rather. And then, you know, they get up there a little bit more as you get higher up, but we'll get into those later. The plan will be to start at one of these lower level houses next time, and we'll go ahead and renovate it. All right, guys, thank you so much. I'll see you next time, okay?